Okay. Next, we're going to hear from Councilwoman Mercedes Narcisse. The family of Alon Etienne lived in her district, and we're going to hear from her up next.
Good morning. Candace, I want to say you have been the strong person to advise me in many ways, and I'm very impressed for what we can bring together here. So I want to say the whole 32 BJ, thank you. I want to begin by saying thank you to my speaker, of course, Adrienne Adams. That's been amazing. Like you said, I respect your leadership. I appreciate your leadership. And for you, without you, I don't know what would I do in the city council. You keep us balanced, and I'm so grateful for your leadership. And the officers. Yes, I live in my district. This legislation is deeply personal for me. Alon Etienne was my constituent, a man who dedicated himself to protecting others. His loss is a tragedy for us that continues to weigh heavily on our community and his family, of course. I've been talking to Paoli, Rachel, how are you gonna get here? But unfortunately, she got stuck in traffic. I know she wanted to be here. Since that day, I've been working with the family. My office has been part of the family. We've been on their side. Just a few weeks ago, I had the privilege of walking his son, Rolandi, into his first day back at school. And I'm grateful we are able to help secure, I have to say thank you, secure a scholarship for education for that young man, and that is from Brooklyn Diocese. A reminder that Alon's sacrifice must be met with lasting support. Those 3 young children been with me, and the older one, Christina, I was able to bring from Dominican Republic to be here to be witness the father's funeral. I'm grateful for everyone that got, involved to help me to that process. Alon's story, and he's a hero in my book. His effort has shined a light on a broader truth. Security officers are essential to New York City's public safety infrastructure. Yet, too many are underpaid, lack benefits, and do not receive the training this dangerous work demands. That has created a crisis of turnover in that profession. Nearly 8 out of 10 officers have left the job within a year, robbing our city of experienced workers when experience can meet the difference between calm and chaos in emergency. We cannot afford that. We have to fight for those essential folks. That's the front line that dealing with chaos that we witness 345 Park Avenue. So I want to say thank you again to 32 BJ. You have stepped up, and I appreciate you. And thank you to Madam Speaker that recognized Alon's death should not be taken for granted. It is time to address the needs that we need, especially with the security officers. Not only by themselves, but they don't have the gear, the training that needed, and the vest they can have to protect their lives. Like the wife told me, if my husband had a vest on, that bullet will not pierce his lungs. So I want to say thank you again. Security officers step up for us every single day. We step up for them. So thank you, 32 BJ. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Thank you.
I want to acknowledge and bring up now the family of Alon Etienne, who are here with us. His brother, Smith Etienne, and Rachel Aloy, his partner, is here, and we'll bring them up now.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Smith Etienne. I'm the youngest brother of Alon Etienne, and standing next to me is Rachel Paoli, Alon's longtime partner. During the last press conference about 2 months ago, I did call for legislation to protect our security officers or first responders, people like Alan Etienne who wake up every morning, get his kid ready for school, kiss his partner, and get on the subway and go to work. Alan was someone who put everyone before him, his family, friends, colleagues, and he loved what he did as a job. He works overtime. He takes his job very seriously. He's a hardworking man. He's the epitome of a true New Yorker, because Alan loved New York. Me personally and the rest of the family, we live in Florida, and I come to New York for work a lot of time, and you can see the passion on his eyes walking down the streets, consuming the food, being part of the New York culture. And that's something that was very dear to him. But Alan died a hero. And as you can see in the news, in his final days, final time, sorry, I'm just picturing the whole thing in my mind, his heroic act to block the elevator so the rest of the people in that building could go home to their friends and family and kids. But we're here today so another security officer don't have to take that same heroic act. As heroic as it is, we don't want the next son, the next father, to be in that same position that my brother was. And that's why today I'm here. I want to thank Adrian Adam for for pushing this legislation to be able to protect people who protect us, people who put us even before their family and their kids. And I think they deserve that. I think they deserve better pay. I think they deserve extensive and additional training, especially in this time where gun violence is becoming a norm, unfortunately. We don't want our security guard or police officers even to not be able to know how to handle this type of situation that's becoming more frequent every day. So in these words, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the city of New York. I want to thank 32 BJs. And in the last meeting, my sister Rachel said something that made a lot of sense. We all know Alan was shot in the back twice. And she said, if he had a bulletproof vest, he would have been with us today. So a security guard working at a building on that profile should be equipped with the right gears and equipment, with the right training. So let's put all of our efforts together. This is not just for New York City, and this is something we want to take everywhere in the country where security guards are, awarded what they deserve. Thank you so much.
Mourners poured into the Guarino Funeral Home in Canarsie Saturday morning to pay tribute to Alain Etienne, a beloved husband, esteemed colleague, and above all, devoted father. Etienne was a security officer who was among the 4 victims killed when a gunman wreaked havoc inside 345 Park Avenue last month. Police say he was unarmed when he was shot, ducking behind a security desk, attempting to lock down the building's elevator. His colleagues with SEIU Local Union 32 BJ say the loss sheds light on the dangers security personnel face on a daily basis.
This is what they do every day. They know that they put themselves on the line, and this is the kind of tragedy you never want to have happen.
A tragedy that has become a reality for Etienne's family. His grandson today serving as a pallbearer. Among those who paid their respects to the 46-year-old were mayoral candidate Zoran Mamdani and Hakeem Jeffries. Etienne, who immigrated from Haiti, lived in Brooklyn, worked security for 345 Park Avenue for more than 6 years, becoming a familiar face to employees as they went in and out the building. And for those who knew him, he will be remembered for being a pillar of strength to his family.